Hello, this is Jonathan with Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be answering a question on how do you know if over-the-road driving is actually the right option for you. So here at Driving Academy, we actually help people out to get a job after they get a license. I mean, figure that. A school that actually helps you the whole way through, that's one thing that we definitely dedicate ourselves in. We understand that yes, you're coming to us because you want to get a CDL license, but in most cases you want something else after the license. You want what the license is going to get you. And for most people, that's a job. So when you actually get a job or a company and with the ability to make more money than you're making now, there are a few different options after you get your license itself, right? So once you actually graduate and get your CDL license with Driving Academy, you're enrolled into our lifetime job placement program, which means it's our job to help you find a job for the rest of your life, up until the day you die. But after you're dead, contract's up. Don't even come back and ask me for anything. I don't like to talk to dead people. But that being said, one of the options available for you is going to be called over-the-road driving. Now, over-the-road driving is when you're actually traveling this great country of ours called the United States of America. Over-the-road driving means that you're going to be out away from your family or away from your home dwelling for a minimum of a week to 2 weeks at a time. And then you're going to be coming home depending on what kind of company you work for. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining exactly what over-the-road driving is, and I'm going to be explaining what are the pros and cons to it, and maybe it's a good fit for you. But if it's not a good fit for you, I want you to understand that this is not the only option. This is only one of 3 options when it comes to what can you do with your CDL license out of school. You're going to have local work, which means that you're going to be driving locally within the state or the tri-state area, and you're going to be able to come home every single day and kiss your kids goodnight to go to sleep. There's called regional, which is like in between local and over the road. This is where you're going to be home at least 1 or 2 times a week. So and then you're kind of like gone far enough, long enough where your wife misses you, but you're not home every time where your wife is kind of like getting annoyed at you. Or vice versa if you're a woman and you're going on the road. Either way, it works the same way. But in this video, we're going to be discussing exactly what over-the-road is all about. So over-the-road, these are your bigger companies. Now, over-the-road means that you're going to be hauling from point A to point C to point D to point F to point Z. That's right, I didn't say from point A to point B and back because you never know where you're going to go next. The whole idea of over-the-road driving is you're actually out there and you're following wherever the money is. So a company is actually going to make sure that you're in the truck and they're going to be checking out the load boards. They're going to be seeing exactly what kind of work is available for you, and they're going to go and put you no matter where the money's going to take them. So to give you an example, if you're a New Jersey driver, say you start in Jersey and your first trip is from Jersey to Chicago, because that's where the most money can be made at that moment when your company is dispatching you. You get to Chicago and all of a sudden you have to go to Texas. So that is the route that you're going to go because at that moment that's where the most money is at. And then from Texas, maybe you got to go to California, or maybe you got to go to Washington State, or wherever the money is going to make, wherever it's going to make the most sense for the most bang for your buck, that's where you're going to go. Now the cool thing is you get to experience the country. You're going to be able to see the Grand Canyon. You're going to be able to see a whole bunch of the Great Plains, all the snow-capped mountains around. It's very, very beautiful sight to see. Stuff that you've probably never ever seen before. So if you're a person who's up for adventure, you want something new every single day, you want to kind of change the view in your office per se, and you definitely don't want to see the same thing over and over again, then over-the-road driving is definitely for you. Also, if you're somebody who is coming out of school and you're a little bit nervous about your experience level, and you definitely want to get a little bit more training before you can actually start driving on your own, over-the-road is also the option for you because these are the big companies, and these big companies are self-insured, which means that they don't have to ask an insurance company if they can hire you or not, which means they're going to put you through an orientation process first to make sure you're comfortable. They might even put you with a trainer first of all before they give you your own truck and you start driving all over the country. So pretty much, and that last reason to be over the road is if you want to make more money. So when you're an over-the-road driver, you're going to get paid by the mile, which means the more you drive, the more you're going to get paid. I had a student thank me last year around Christmas time saying that he was surprised that just his second year of trucking, he made over $90,000 driving for another company over the road. He got to experience many different things he has never experienced before in his life, and he was amazed on how much money he can actually make once he got the hang of it, and it was amazing, right? So pretty much if you're an over-the-road driver, that means you are going to be away. You get to travel the beautiful country that we have. You have the opportunity to make more money, and you actually get more experience, and it's a safer driving environment because it's a lot of highway driving. You're not going to be in this tri-state area with all this traffic that you have here. Also, the cons are, again, you are going to be away, so if you have family and kids, it might be a little bit hard for you, and it's a different kind of lifestyle. So if you're not used to, if you don't want to kind of be, if you're a kind of guy who has to come home every single night and sleep in his own bed, and then it's going to be a little bit hard for you. But like I said, we have many different options available. So if you felt like this is an option for you, I want you to put in the comments below saying, yo, I'm an over-the-road driver, or nah, give me something else. Because we're going to be reading the comments and we're going to make sure that we line you up with the best people. Now, if you are interested in getting yourself a CDL license so you can travel the country, then you definitely know what to do next, which is give us a call. Because you got to go to the best driving school around. And here at Driving Academy, we consider ourselves the best because we are here to guarantee that we get your CDL license. That's right. How do we guarantee it? We already know that we're going to give you the best training out there. One of the things that we do is give you training on the state-of-the-art driving simulator. And this is one of the few, we're one of the few schools in the country that actually offer this type of training itself. Plus, what we're going to be offering is unlimited tries at the test, which means you're going to go through over 100 hours of training with us. And if you fail the test for whatever reason, you're going to keep going and keep going until you pass at no extra cost to you. So without any further ado, give our office a call. Our team is standing by and waiting to help you out. 908-525-3609. If you want to find out more information about how our packages work and how much they all cost, take a virtual school tour. That's cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, that's cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Hope to see you soon and hope to see you in person one day. And if over-the-road trucking is not for you, no worries. We can get you local, regional, and maybe we can even get you into your own career as your own boss. If you have any questions, give us a call, and I hope to see you on the road to freedom fairly soon. Thanks.